So I'm Ashley with Soul Sipper Tea Like the Sun. It's my first presentation. I'm nervous. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So I started this in 2024. I'm going to go through this because. Hello, Facebook. Okay, so I had a first business. It was making clothing, and I did organic clothing, hand-dyed, handmade. Aside from that, I was a bartender. But I really wanted to create a business where I can still kind of work with helping people, because I like helping people, but also make a difference. So that's why the clothing started. I wanted to help people feel more comfortable in themselves with something handmade. So I moved from the Keys to here with just 5 blends. Right now I have about 15 to 20 blends, and I make all the blends myself. So I use organic ingredients. I don't add any flavorings to it, so it's all natural stuff. I'll talk more about that in a minute as to why that's important. What else do I offer? So over the summer, I had to kind of like pivot because loose leaf tea wasn't really selling. It's kind of difficult in this area to get people to try loose leaf tea, along with like having them understand the differences between coffee and loose leaf tea. So I started doing popsicles out of the loose leaf tea. So I would brew the tea, do organic fruit, maple syrup, and I was making all of that. And then I started bottling the tea. I actually partnered with Sipping Grounds, and they have me in their kitchen. So I'm allowed to use their kitchen, and I stepped up in licensing. Thank you. So that was the start, November, when I moved here, and now there's a lot more going on. So why loose leaf tea? I wanted to create something, because every time I looked at the back of the package, it said natural flavorings or flavorings. I didn't understand what that meant. I don't think anybody really knows what that means. So basically, when it says natural flavorings, it doesn't just mean it's a natural flavor. Sometimes it has more chemicals in it than the actual flavorings. And I kind of got turned off by that, because it's supposed to help you. It's not supposed to make you worse. And the natural flavorings, when you go all the way back, as long as it's derived from a natural ingredient, they can still put a bunch of chemicals in it to make it taste more like the natural ingredient. So you're still not getting a natural ingredient. That's the way around it. So I just create these loose leaf teas without any of that. So I try to make a powerfully tasting tea, flavorful, without all the nonsense. The goal, talked about that. Actually tasting good. Fruit teas are kind of hard, so I've been using organic freeze-dried fruit powders to get the flavorings of the fruits, because otherwise, again, it's all super concentrated flavorings that are chemicals. So I was living in the Keys, started up the business. Why Soul Sipper Tea? When I was in the Keys, it was like the sunniest place I'd ever been, so I wanted to create this business with that in mind, because I moved to the Keys from Utah. I'm not from there. I'm from New Jersey. I bounce a lot. So Jersey, I lived in Oklahoma, I lived in Utah, then I just randomly went to the Keys. So yeah, I just kind of bing, 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 bing. I kind of found myself in the Keys and decided to build something more from that. So it's kind of like an ode to a new beginning. Anybody who's already health conscious would be my target audience, or somebody that's wanting help, aid some kind of ailment. Like if they're super inflamed, I have an anti-inflammatory. If they're trying to detox, I have a detox for your liver and your kidney. Sleepy time, that was one of my main ones, because I'm an insomniac. I need help sleeping, and melatonin would not help. It would give me nightmares, and I would wake up angry and just horrible. So that was like one of my first teas, a sleepy time tea. But again, I have like 20 teas now. So I'm in a coffee shop right now. I'm in one coffee shop. I'm in a like a massage therapy for glass bottled teas. I'm in one store. So any more boutiques would be cool for wholesaling. More coffee shops would be cool. Anyone searching for unique gifts, deal closing realtors. I'm kind of looking for more realtors to do like gift boxes and stuff like that. Anything that's like a housewarming or something like that. Those are my targets, I think. How did we get here? So I didn't know anybody around here at all. I literally applied to this Ocala market before I moved here and didn't get accepted yet. And I was just like, I'm just going to go and see what happens. And I've just been running since. I moved here October 24th. My first market was October 27th, and I was just running with it. Now I'm part of like 6 or 7 markets. Weekly, I do like 4 or 5. So it's been interesting. Where can you find me? These are my 3 main markets right now. On Top of the World on Thursday, Saturday, Ocala downtown, Sunday, Mount Dora. But I do a bunch of other random stuff too, all the time. There's my website and a QR code for my Instagram. I didn't really get to talk about, I did talk about the differences between the flavorings and stuff. Something that's been bothering me lately is I've been telling people about tea, but they'll come up to me, they say they like tea, but their doctors have told them not to drink tea. And that's scary to me. That's terrifying because if you have issues with inflammation and your doctor is staying straight up, are you drinking tea? And they say no, good. What does that mean? Like, what kind of tea are you not allowed to drink? Is it black tea? Is it Lipton? Is it the sawdust that you're drinking from the Lipton? Is it Greek? Like, what is it that they're telling you not to drink? Is it something very specific? Is it the sugar? Because if it's green tea, that's supposed to be helpful. If it's ginger, like an herbal tea, it falls under the umbrella of tea. So when you're hearing herbs are scary, you're not going to help yourself. So that's a main issue right now. I've heard that 2 or 3 times already this past like 2 or 3 months, and that I don't know how to help them.
That's very interesting.
So scary.
Thank you
Yes.
for your presentation. Give
Thank
it up
you,
for
guys.
Ashley
Thank you
with
so
Soul
much.
Sipper Tea.
Thank you. Thank you.